Is it on? This is nice. That's nice. My name is Judah Sanders, and I'm one of the pastors here at Bridgeway Christian Church in Roseville, California. And behind the camera there is my friend and producing partner, Kirstie Marchiano. Mochaccino. This is stupid. Yeah, give me the camera. This is Kirstie. Say hi, Kirstie.
Hi.
She's helping us produce.
I'm Kirstie Marchiano.
Okay, back to me.
Okay. All about you, Judah.
And welcome to season 1, episode 1 of Bridgeway Presents Never Have I Ever, the show where Christians, leaders, pastors, Jesus freaks, and friends try things they have never tried before. And throughout our season, our guests are gonna face their worst fears. Our guests are gonna face massive amounts of adrenaline. Our guests are gonna stretch themselves into doing things that they've never done. And it's going to be a blast. You're also gonna get to hear about their story with Jesus, about how they came to know him and love him, about what it means for them to be a believer. So listen, episodes will air right here on YouTube, so make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, so that you can go on these adventures with us. All right, Kirstie, it's your turn. It's episode 1.
Why do I have to go first?
Because we have to be fair. So you're going to play this first round of Never Have I Ever, and it's going to be fun. Be excited!
I'm not excited.
Oh my gosh, this is why I'm the host. All right, we're gonna play a game, Kirstie, called Never Have I Ever. The way this game works is I'm going to make a series of statements, and if you have done the things, you're gonna put a finger down. But the very first thing that I say that you have not done, that you don't put a finger down, that's what we're doing today.
I'm so
it's
nervous.
going to be a blast. You know I did my research, so I think I have some good things for you. Are you ready?
Yes, just don't do bungee jumping.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Put a finger down if you've ever gotten a piercing.
Yep.
What's pierced?
I have my ears pierced. I got
Oh.
them when I was really young.
Really?
Really young.
Do you have a high pain tolerance?
No.
We'll find out today.
We'll see. Oh, gosh.
All right, put a finger down if you have ever lived in a foreign country.
I have.
Where have you lived?
I was born in Australia.
Australia!
Yes, all my Aussie people.
Yeah, and all the spiders and tarantulas, and I watch Animal Planet. Did you like have tarantulas in your bed or something?
Not in my bed, but my mom told me a story of when she was taking us to school and there was a tarantula in the stroller.
In the stroller!
Stroller with me.
Oh, see, this is why. Listen, I really want to go to Australia, but I just can't with the animals. I need to live. How old were you when you moved?
It was just before I turned 7.
Well, we're glad that you came.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have you here at Bridgeway. What do you do here at Bridgeway?
I am the video and communications specialist. So
What does that mean?
who knows? I work in creative arts and communications, and so I'm kind of the liaison between the two.
What is the funnest part of your job, other than working with me?
The funnest part of my job.
What?
Judah is the funnest part of my job.
Yes,
That
yes.
is what brings me to work every day, is
Very
getting to
good.
work with Pastor Judah.
Very good. Put a finger down
Sorry.
if you've ever given birth.
I have. I've given birth twice. I have 2 daughters. So I have a 4-year-old named Haley and a 1-year-old named Emma.
Guess who's not sleeping right now in this season of their life?
That is definitely me.
Well, how has being a mom really changed your perspective?
It is probably one of the most rewarding and hardest things I have ever done. You are constantly needed for things, and so you're trying to give your all, but you're also trying to take care of yourself at the same time. And so I've had to learn about self-care and how it's not necessarily a selfish thing to take time for myself to do things that I need to do, but it helps me to be a better mom to my girls, because
I feel like a lot of moms can really relate to like that tension of like you're a professional and you're an expert at your craft and you went to school to do what you do, But like, then you're also like a mom and a wife, and the tension between trying to like manage both. What advice would you give to moms who are in that tension trying to figure that out?
I would just say to give yourself grace. You are doing the best that you can, and your kids know that you love them. And so it's okay to work and be a mom. And it is difficult to balance the two, but it's okay if that's what you want to do. And just give yourself a lot of grace, because it's not easy.
You heard her. Grace. Give yourself grace. Okay, put a finger down if you have either sneezed or cried or laughed so hard that you peed.
I've sneezed, and it is on peed, and it's all thanks to my children.
Well, that's what comes with the territory. So, here we go.
Okay.
Put a finger down if you have ever gone extreme go-kart racing.
Oh, you scared me with the extreme, but no, I have not.
Yes, I know. I did my research. We are going to go do it right now. You ready?
Woo, yes, I'm
Buckle
ready.
up, Buttercup. Here we go. All right, let's go.
Okay.
We're heading over to... Kirstie, tell me you're a mom without telling me you're a mom.
I am a mom. Look at my
This probably
mom.
goes 12 miles an hour. We are on our way to go extreme go-kart racing. I am super excited. It's gonna be a blast. All right, Kirstie, you and I, we both love Jesus.
We do.
I mean, I hope we do. We work at a church. That'd be real awkward if we didn't.
I would hope so.
Okay, talk to me about how you kind of came to know Jesus. How did you come to know him and love him and build a relationship with him?
So I actually grew up in a Christian household, so it was something that I have always known. But I felt like for the longest time I was following my parents' faith and not really my own. And so in college we all stopped going to the same church. And that's kind of when I decided to go to a church on my own and not kind of follow my parents, but make the faith my own and explore God and all of that by myself, and not just do it because my family was doing it.
And so you decide to go to this church by yourself, and what happens there?
I got connected with a college group, but I still never felt like I had fit. So I was praying about it and just seeking God's guidance, and he actually ended up telling me to go back to church with my parents. And because I realized it was important to me to kind of be with my family and grow together and learn together.
Yeah, I feel like that's a real thing. Like when you want to be in church, you want to be in community, but like you also like don't feel like you quite fit in, in one particular church environment or another, and that's challenging, But you end up going back,
Yep.
and you fall in love with Jesus, and I don't know, if your story is like mine, but I know like that was the beginning, but then there was like all this stuff that like Jesus had to work with me through. And so for you, like what's been the hardest thing or one of the hardest things that that Jesus has had to work through with you?
So I have from a young age struggled with anxiety, and so just working through that was probably one of the most difficult things, because it's anxious thoughts aren't something that we can always necessarily control. And so just trying to press into God more and really let him kind of just shower me with love and just positive thinking and focus on what is true instead of believing lies that my mind is trying to make up and make me believe.
All right, so you've had to really kind of journey with the Lord through anxiety and just feeling really anxious a lot. And so what is Jesus working on with you now? What are you learning from him? What is he teaching you and bringing you through?
Currently, we are working on just self-love and dealing with insecurities and not believing lies. Again, like just not believing lies, but believing the truth that, I am a child of God, I am beautiful, and I am loved, and and cherished, and
yes,
and just like all of these positive things instead of just the negative things that you kind of start to believe about yourself because of society or the way like you're told you should be.
Yeah, well, I've been told by other women who have children that like after you have children, then there's like a whole nother layer of like insecurity that you're walking through trying to figure it out. So I'm really glad that like you're working through that with Jesus, and you are beautiful and you are cherished. Look at the hair. Look at the hair. Look at the lighting. Okay, the lighting is really bad right now, but listen, Kirstie, we're going extreme go-karting racing. Why are we going 20 miles?
It's not my fault.
An hour. This is you're gonna lose at the go-karting.
It's my car. It's not me.
Well, okay. All right, Kirstie. Well, we are on our way to doing extreme go-kart racing.
I'm excited.
I feel like she's going to lose if she drives the way she's driving right now. We'll see. Okay, slight pit stop, y'all. We are going to the incredible Baker Ben's Donuts. This is what sacrifice looks like.
Such a sacrifice.
You're welcome. I'll do that kind. What kind did you get?
They're not on mine. I got maple and Boston cream.
Maybe the Lord is working with you on honesty. Ladies and gentlemen, never have I ever done K1 indoor go-karting racing. I am excited about it. Woo! She's gonna drive so slow. She's gonna drive so slow.
Don't kill me. I'm not.
She's gonna drive so slow.
Don't listen to him. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
She's gonna drive so slow. This is our rapid fire section where we're gonna give you some choices and you have to make them quickly. Are you ready?
Okay.
Crunchy peanut butter or smooth peanut butter?
Smooth, for sure.
Spicy or not spicy?
Not spicy.
Bad cut job or bad dye job on your hair?
Ooh.
How many
bad dye
cards do we have?
Bad dye job?
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, because it will wash out.
Coughing or sneezing? You actually probably don't do well sneezing, so.
Not sneezing. We've already learned.
2 receipts.
What are these? What in the lingerie is happening here? I don't wear this kind of stuff. Put it on. Let's see.
4, go to Kate.
How do I look?
Well, the important thing is, you know that God loves you.
Kind words, Judah. Kind words.
I'm using all of them. I'm really digging here. Well, isn't this attractive?
You know what? The thing is, God loves you.
What in the pink Power Ranger is happening here? So the next time you see us, this is going to be the footage on the track. Kirstie and I doing Never Have I Ever Got Extreme Go-Kart Racing. Woo!
Woo! I'm coming after you, Judah.
So I whooped Kirstie's butt.
No. The scoreboard said I won.
I won.
I won.
No matter what she tells you.
I won. Don't listen to him. I beat him. He is not telling the truth. Judah.
Fibs, folklore, fairy tales, fallacies.
You're lying. I won.
All right, so we've learned a lot about you as well, Kirstie. We've learned that you are somebody who is juggling being a mom while being a professional, while being a wife. We've learned that the Lord is working with you on things like anxiety, on things like insecurity, on things like balance. Here's what I want to know.
Yes.
Why did you decide to make Bridgeway your home?
My husband and I came to Bridgeway about 9 years ago, and I immediately got connected in the video team, and it just felt like such a family to us. It made this larger church feel small. You know, we love Lance's teaching and all of the pastors and their teaching and how they challenge you to grow spiritually, but it was really the community that we felt at Bridgeway that kept us there.
All right. Last final question. How did it feel to get whooped by Judah on the track? She lost, and listen, it's okay. Sometimes people lose, and that's okay. We'll support you in that. Listen, we want you to tune in to the next Never Have I Ever, filled with some of your favorite Christians, pastors, leaders, Jesus freaks, and friends from Bridgeway. Until next time, we love you for watching.
Bye-bye.
I think you were right about the size of the helmet, though. Oh.
Yeah, you for sure need a bigger one.
It's because I have big brains.
No.